What if I told you that the person you'll be 6 months from now could be someone you barely recognize? Just imagine that for a second. It is not about some magic trick. It is not about the universe giving you a random gift. It is about you becoming stubbornly honest with yourself. It is about deciding that enough is finally enough. We are talking about 180 days. That is the window between you and a version of yourself that wakes up with fire in their chest. You won't need to talk about discipline because you will be living it. You will look in the mirror and finally feel something close to pride. Does that sting a little? Maybe it should. That version of you isn't far away. They aren't hiding behind some impossible door. They have been waiting for you to stop circling the same old patterns. Think about those Monday mornings where you promised things would change. Then Friday night came and you were back at square one. But you are here right now. That tells me you haven't given up yet. You are still looking for that moment. Well, I want you to hear this clearly. This is that moment. It is not next week. It is not when things calm down. It is right now. Before we dive deep, welcome to Elite Summaries. If you are tired of just dreaming and you're ready to start building, make sure to subscribe and join our community. We are here to help you turn these ideas into your reality. Now let's be real for a minute. How many 6-month stretches have you already let slip away? I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm asking because you probably already know the answer. Look back at the last half year. Where were you then? Where are you now? Did you grow or did you just repeat a loop? Most people treat time like it's infinite. They sleepwalk through months that could have been turning points. But you are done with that. I can feel it. Close your eyes and picture this. 6 months from today, you wake up. It's not to a punishment alarm. It's to a morning that feels like an invitation. Your body doesn't feel heavy with neglect. Your mind isn't racing with regrets before your feet even touch the floor. There is a quiet hum of confidence in you. You walk into the bathroom and the person in the mirror looks different. It's the way they carry themselves. There is a calmness behind their eyes. That person trusts themselves because they spent 180 days keeping promises. This is not a fantasy. It is a mathematical consequence of what you decide to do starting today. Every choice you make is either building that person or burying them. There is no middle ground. You are either growing or you are shrinking. You already know this. Deep down, you know exactly who you could be. This isn't just motivation. Motivation is a sugar rush. It feels good on Sunday night, but leaves you exhausted by Tuesday. This is a contract. This is an agreement between who you are and who you are becoming. It means for the next 180 days, you are no longer available for your old self. You are not available for the late-night spirals. You are not available for the half-commitments. You are not available for the excuses that sound reasonable but go nowhere. This doesn't require perfection. Perfection is a trap. It requires intention. It requires showing up when you are in a bad mood. Most people fail because they never turn a feeling into a structure. They feel inspired, but they don't build a cage to hold it. Feelings are like weather. Contracts are like architecture. You don't go to work because you feel like it. You go because you made an agreement. So why try to change your life based on a mood? You will never feel ready. Readiness is a decision, not a feeling. So here is what you do. Right now. Pick up a pen or open your notes. Write today's date. Then count 180 days forward. Write that date down too. That is your arena. Suddenly, time isn't a blurry fog. It's real. It's finite. You aren't drifting anymore. You are tracking. Now, write your anchor sentence. For the next 180 days, I am no longer available for the old version of me. This is a signal to your brain. The old identity has expired. Think about the person you will be on day 180. Be specific. How do they breathe? How do they walk? Imagine them looking back at you with gratitude. They are saying, "Thank you for choosing the harder path." Ask yourself what that person would beg you to stop doing today. Don't rush, just feel it. Then sign your name. A physical signature creates weight. It's a promise in ink. This is a declaration of war on being average. Now we have to audit your life. We need to look at the truth without any makeup on it. Honesty is not cruelty. It is the only way to change. Let's look at your body first. It's the house you live in. If the house is falling apart, nothing else works. You can't build a dream on 4 hours of sleep and bad food. How do you feel in the first 30 minutes after you wake up? Is your body rested or is it heavy? What did you actually eat yesterday? When did you last move with purpose? Your body is a report card. It shows exactly how you have been treating it. 6 months of real food and sleep will change how you think. It's the foundation. Next is your mind. It's the software running your life. Most of us have a default soundtrack that says, "I'm behind," or "What's the point?" Those aren't truths. They are just programs. You need to start noticing them without chasing them. What stories are you telling yourself? Are you not disciplined? That's just a belief you practiced too much. Your fears don't protect you. They paralyze you. Awareness is your weapon. Use it. Now let's talk about your time. Your schedule is a mirror. It shows your real priorities. You say you want growth, but your screen time says you want distractions. This is just arithmetic. We all get 24 hours. Look at your phone right now. How many hours did you give to an algorithm last week? Those evenings are often the graveyard of potential. What if you reclaimed just 2 hours a day? Over 6 months, that is 360 hours. That is enough to build a whole new career. You don't need more time. You need to stop bleeding the time you have. Then there are your people. They are the architects of who you are. You don't rise above your circle, you become it. Think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Do they leave you energized or drained? Who celebrates your wins? Who makes you feel foolish for wanting more? You don't have to be mean. You just have to adjust your boundaries. Some people need to be loved from a distance so you can breathe. Write down 5 brutal truths about your life right now. Don't make excuses, just write them. I waste my evenings. I am lying to myself about my health. Once it's on paper, it loses its power to hide. Facing the truth today is much easier than living another 6 months in a lie. You have already been brave just by listening this far. Now we need to talk about self-betrayal. It's that quiet pain in the background. It's the gap between who you are and who you could be. Self-betrayal starts small. It's the snooze button. It's the meal you didn't plan. It's the project you replaced with scrolling. Every time you break a promise to yourself, your brain files it as evidence. Evidence that you can't be trusted. Eventually, you stop trying. You lower your standards because high ones feel like pressure. You need to name these habits. Are you escaping stress with your phone? Are you in a shame spiral? Are you wearing a busy costume while procrastinating? The damage isn't the act itself, it's the story it writes. Skipping a workout reinforces the identity of a quitter, but you can break this cycle. You don't need a total revolution today, you need one kept promise. Choose one small thing. Maybe it's not hitting snooze. Maybe it's drinking water, just for today. You aren't building a streak, you are building an identity. You have to replace the bad habit with a self-respect habit. Instead of scrolling when restless, just breathe. Instead of avoiding a task, sit with it for 5 minutes. When you keep small promises, the fog starts to lift. You start to stand taller. You look in the mirror without flinching. You free up mental energy that was being used for guilt. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to move in the right direction. You need a growth engine, not just a routine. Routines fail because they are built for the best version of you. An engine works even when you feel like staying in bed. Your engine has 3 blocks. Block 1 is your body. Move, fuel, and rest. If you don't protect your sleep, nothing else matters. You are building on wet cardboard. Block 2 is your mind. Read, write, and sit in silence. Read things that stretch you. Write to clear the noise. Sit in silence to hear yourself think. Block 3 is the work block. This is where your future is built. 1 hour of deep focus on your main goal. No phone, no tabs. 1 hour of focus for 6 months will beat 3 years of being distracted. Assign a time and a place for these blocks. Don't make it a decision every day. Make it automatic. Focus only on 3 needles: your health, your mind, and your goal. Everything else is just noise. But watch out for comfort. Comfort is a sneaky saboteur. It tells you that you earned a break. Give it an inch and it takes your whole month. Every day has fork moments. One path leads to comfort. One leads to growth. Choose growth 80% of the time. It gets easier after a few weeks. The resistance softens. You are voting for your new identity. Treat discomfort as a doorway. You also need to rewire your dopamine. Modern life has hijacked your brain. It makes you chase cheap hits like social media and sugar. Your brain can't tell the difference between a real win and a 30-second video. This is why deep work feels like torture. Your baseline for easy is too high. You've trained your brain to expect constant novelty. You need to reclaim your first hour. No phone for the first 60 minutes. Create friction for bad habits. Put your phone in another room. Reward your effort, not just the outcome. Feel the pride of doing something hard. Let yourself be bored sometimes. Boredom is where creativity lives. After a few weeks, the noise gets quieter. Your focus gets deeper. That's your brain healing. You also need micro-courage. Fear grows when you wait. The antidote is speed. Do the hard thing first. Conquering your biggest fear at 8 a.m. makes the rest of the day easy. Write down everything you have been avoiding. Those are open loops draining your battery. Finish one within 24 hours. You will feel a massive wave of relief. 180 days of small, brave acts will change who you are. Confidence is built by completing things. Finally, protect your environment. It is the silent scriptwriter of your life. Willpower gets tired, but environment never sleeps. Not everyone belongs in your next chapter. Oxygen people lift you up. Others drain your tires. Your phone is a roommate that never sleeps. Set boundaries. Digital noise erodes your ability to be present. And look at your physical space. Clutter creates anxiety. Choose one corner and make it immaculate. It sends a signal that you have direction. Lasting change is about who you become, not just what you do. If your identity doesn't shift, you will eventually snap back to your old life. Interrupt the loop. One kept promise shifts your belief. Seal the escape hatches. No more, "I'll start tomorrow." You don't need a back door anymore. This is not an ending. It is a beginning. Take a deep breath. Declare that you are no longer available for your old self. Choose discipline as self-respect. Choose growth because staying the same costs too much. You might slip. That's okay. A slip is not a collapse. Just get back up the next morning. 6 months from now, you will be your true self. You will have a body that feels like home and a mind that works for you. There is no secret, just 180 days of choosing the harder path. Read your contract every morning. Do the hard thing every afternoon. Reflect every evening. Whenever you feel lost, come back to this. You are ready because you decided to be. Your future self is watching you right now with so much gratitude. Don't let them down. Go live these next 6 months like everything depends on it, because it actually does.